Well, today is the 21st of June, which is recognized as International Yoga Day after United Nations declaration back in 2014, which not only solidified yoga's global influence and significance, but also is a testimony to India's cultural influence as well. Pictures that we are currently getting is from Andhra Pradesh, Visakhapatnam in particular, where Prime Minister Narendra Modi this time has been leading the celebrations marking International Day of Yoga. As far as the events that have been taking place are not just in the country but globally as well. Let's introduce our guest joining us here on the broadcast. We have Jeffrey Armstrong, who is an author and Vedic scholar, distinguished Indologist as well. Neha Thakur, who is a co-founder Anand Yoga Ashram from Mumbai, who is joining us live. And we also have Dushyant Sridhar, Vedic scholar, also joining us live, this time from Chennai. Mr. Armstrong, when we speak of yoga, and this time that the message that has been given, we were listening to Prime Minister Narendra Modi a short while back while he was making his annual Yoga Day address. He has said that the world this time has been facing a lot of conflicts. There is a lot of unrest. And yoga could be one of the answers that could be given, because if there is mental balance, emotional balance, physical well-being, all of that actually lead to a more greater calm and peace that will actually enhance when it comes to what is also now being displayed on part of the unrest, to quell and to give more calmer and peaceful society to the world.
Thank you very much for inviting me. Namaste. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Namaste to you.
Excellent. Well, what an auspicious occasion. This is truly a historical moment. Itihasa. It is a significant moment in history that not only is the culture of Bharat fully revived, but it is now showing the entire planet, all of Matabhumi, how to embody correctly. And this is the first step, but it's the step that is neglected universally, is a scientific and methodical embodiment that doesn't call the person the body, but calls the body the vehicle to the person within, to the Atma. And so it is that Ashtanga Yoga, the eight-limbed yoga, should have been taught to us all in kindergarten, grade school, high school, junior high, university. And progressively, Vedanta should have come forward along with that as we were adhikari, correctly ready. Back to you.
Absolutely, and very wise words, sir, coming from you, as we are looking at pictures that are coming in from different parts of the world as well, how everybody, Neha, has, taken on and imbibed the practices of yoga in their daily lives. Now, this is not just one particular day that is needed, for marking Yoga Day, Neha. What is your opinion in that? Because it's not just a physical workout that we speak of. It's a holistic practice that nurtures the mind and strengthens the body and also uplifts the soul.
You say the Atma. So if this is the beginning of the process, now do that with your mind. But don't do it physically with your mind, do it with ideas. Turn them in a juxtaposition we call logic, but that's called Veda. In Sanskritam, the most perfect language on our planet, which has a way for yoga to be internalized as a connection to that which is the source of our being, as well as our full attention on the most important and best way to live our life where we are. So yoga has a whole series of departments, and Ashtanga is the platform on which they all rest. No embodiment, no yoga. But it's, in that sense, just the beginning, or rather, we begin our day with it. And then we do mantra, and then we read Veda, and then we do Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, action in the world, and so on. So yoga is a grand and beautiful subject that the world is about to be awakened to in this Renaissance.
Absolutely, sir. Wise words there. But let me go across to Neha. Neha, I hope you can hear me now. When we've been speaking of incorporating yoga in our daily routine, how can it actually lead to remarkable improvement in our overall well-being?
Namaste. So on this beautiful International Yoga Day, let's not just practice yoga, let's be yoga. And how he beautifully pointed that the 8 limbs of yoga, let's just start with the first of the 8 limb, which is yama, are the ethical discipline. And the very first is ahimsa. So when we stop being unkind to others, when we start understanding, like, it's not starts with other but with ourselves, like unkind to ourselves. For example, doubting ourselves, not believing in us. Be kind to not just people around us, but to everyone. That's where the change will start. Yoga doesn't just stop with the movement. It is the way we live our life. We conduct our life on a daily basis. So when we start practicing yoga in our life as yoga, then we will start, like how Narendra Modi pointed, that through yoga we will go towards the inner peace. That's where the change will start. And how Dr. Madan has beautifully demonstrated Surya Namaskar, how Surya Namaskar is different from all the other exercises we do, because in Surya Namaskar it's not just about the movement or the forward bend of the spine, but it's with the conscious breathing. That's where the change is.
Absolutely. Dushyant, what's your point of view? Because the Prime Minister has been giving, Yoga for Humanity kind of a message there. How is Yoga for Global Peace also applicable in today's times?
Namaskar, Amita, and a happy Yoga Day to you, to my panelists, and to all your viewers. When we deal with Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the concluding verse is Yatra Yogeshwarah Krishnaha Yarthapatro Danurdharaha Tatra Shrir Vijayo Bhutir Dhruvanitir Matir Mama. So Krishna is referred to as the master, the one who owns the Yoga Shastra. And that is very true when we read through the sutras of Patanjali Maharishi in the Yoga Sutras. So that clearly states how to distinguish the Jivatma from the Pancha Bhautika Sharira, from the body. The moment we start realizing the eternal nature of the Jivatma and the impermanence of the body, then naturally our quest for land and quest for material desires comes down. So, and that will lead to better peace. So when the Honorable Prime Minister said, he did mention that in the current times there is some turbulence because there is war everywhere between Russia and Ukraine, Israel, Iran. So there is war everywhere. And probably that could be due to a variety of reasons like quest for land, power or anything. So that can come down the moment we realize the impermanence of the material body. And that can happen, the madhyamam, the medium can be through Yoga Shastra. And so the moment we practice yoga, just not as some physical exercise what we do at school. So Yoga Shastram is much more than that. So when the rishis in the Hindu religion have spoken about Yoga Shastra, it is about internalizing the impermanence of the body and the permanence of the Jivatma. So that is why the first sutra says, Atha Yoganushāsanam. So we begin with the Yoga Shastra. Atha Shabdam is such an important word. And then it talks about Yogasya Chitta Vritti Nirodha. How to take the implications of the mind that can be applied in a variety of directions away and then apply it in a positive manner. So I completely agree with my panelists who spoke in such a learned fashion and who stated the importance of first the Surya Namaskaram. Because Aditya Savita Surya Khagav Pusha Gavastiman we say. Yes. When we worship the sun, we treat him as the very progenitor of all good health. And that is why every doctor will ask us to check the vitamin D levels as well. So Yoga Shastram becomes so important, and it is a very proud moment, Amita, because though the Hindu scriptures speak about the Yoga Shastra, though it falls under the paradigm of the Hindu religion, the world has adopted it. And in a way, it has become a gift of Hindu religion to the world. And we are very proud that
that is why it embodies the 2025 theme that we speak of International Day of Yoga, which is Yoga for One Earth, One Health, that emphasizes a deep link between personal wellness and the health of the planet at the same time. requesting our guests to continue to be with us. We have to head into a very short break. The pictures that have been coming in are beautiful and, of course, something that can be influenced looking at the significance of the day that has now been marked across the globe. Back after a short.